We welcome you back to the Paradise Coast Sports Complex in Naples, Florida, where we are just about set for kickoff in the second rendition of the Snowbird Derby. It's FC Naples and Westchester SC in this clash of expansion clubs. It's now time for our starting lineups presented by the law offices of Mark L. Shapiro, big enough to handle serious cases, small enough to care. And for FC Naples and Matt Poland, it is just two changes. Of course, the welcome return of Jaden Onan back to the squad this evening. A couple of big changes, and the big one comes between the sticks. Westchester going out and signing Enrique Facuse. And we are underway from one of the best home pitch advantages in USL League One. FC Naples playing in front of their home faithful yet again this evening are the name of the game. A side that is at its best on the break, scores the bulk of its goals in that facet of play. Meanwhile, for Westchester, finishing their chances. Dave Carton lamenting how after they took the lead against Portland, not putting it to bed. Says a team that controls it as much as we do must take our chances better, especially in a stretch where now we're playing 10 cup finals to determine whether or not we can get back in the postseason chase. Those keys to the game presented by Florida's Paradise Coast. Here's Obregon. Dinks it to Makic. Back for Obregon, and there's the opener. The standard bearer of goal scoring in League One strikes again. J.C. Obregon Jr. makes it 1-0. Make it goal 11 of the season for J.C. Obregon to pace everyone in the Golden Boot race. Flicks it to Makic. You see Makic made a bit later in the first half. Came on 14 minutes, and it came from the penalty spot. This terrific link up between Obregon and Erman Makic, and Obregon dispatching from close distance. And that is the difference-making moment in the opening stages of this one. And well, here's a stat that has defined Westchester's season. It is now 30 points dropped from winning positions in all competitions. They set the record earlier this month against Union Omaha. And of course, last week, jumping in front 1-0 against Portland before being unlocked 3 consecutive times before the break. Wound up falling 3-2 in that fixture. Here's Glasser. Deflected to Henderlong. Facuse turns it wide with flying colors by the new goalkeeping signee. Henderlong does well to nearly wrestle this inside the near post. Within swing. Henderlong a touch, and it's in! Naples firing right back, and it's another candidate in the Golden Boot race that strikes. Henderlong makes it 1-1. Tit for tat, in-swinging ball, Henderlong gets just enough of someone who's known for his attack-minded progressive style. And when talking to him this week, he said something very interesting to me in the sense that we are one of the best sides in the league when we have the ball. The issue is we are disorganized without it. And he felt the Portland match was a microcosm of the problems they've been experiencing all season. A team that, when they are able to play with it, can produce some very special things. And the Erman Makic opener was the prime example. But out of possession, they struggle. And here is Torres through on goal. Facuse off his line to turn it away. Well, on cue, right? Torres times his run well, unlocks the Westchester back line. Watch the USL Championship in Spanish on 2DN, the nation's leading Spanish-language sports network. Friday, September 5th, Phoenix Rising FC take on Las Vegas Lights FC at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. As you see Sadie here break forward, cuts in on that left foot, and just curls it off the top of the bar. Killing it took a deflection, and it did not. Anyway, back to the information. It's at 10:30 Eastern, and Saturday, September 6th, Rhode Island FC score off against Lou City at 7 p.m. Eastern. Go to USLchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. We are just about midway through this first half. Obregon opening the scoring after just 5 minutes of play. And then the response 9 minutes later from Carson Henderlong. Westchester, of course, entered tonight with the league record 30 points dropped from winning positions. As of now, that number would climb to 32, and there's still plenty of football left to be played. This is a lovely ball from Cisneros. O'Connor onto it! Excellent stop by Fakuse. Sensational ball. And O'Connor forced a bit wide. This allows Fakuse the time he needs. O'Connor yet again over it. Once again to the near post, and it's Henderlong again! He is a set-piece madman! 2-1 Naples!
Number 9, Johnson!
Plenty left to see out, though. Sadie. Clattering into Heckenberg. Referee waves play on. That may serve to benefit Naples. Farine. Henderlong. Linking well with Farine! Just wide. And what a goal that would have been. And they nearly delivered a goal of the week contender. Henderlong and Farine linking, a first-time hit that he just drives wide of Fakuse's net on the film session come Monday morning. Sadie looking ahead to Obregon, has some space. Good stop from Delgado. Henderlong to take, headed away by Johnson. Here to the edge of the area and claimed by Fakuse, and that is where we'll leave things. Well, an eventful first half sees FC Naples take a deserved 2-1 lead into the locker room. For those that are just joining us, we welcome you into Naples, Florida. It was a fast start for Westchester, as we showed you on the halftime highlights. Carson Henderlong responding with 2 set-piece goals to neutralize the early Obregon strike, though. And the scoreline reads identical to what we saw the last time these two teams met on this ground on July 12th. Still time for Westchester to change things, though. Powder darts inside on his right, drives it in, and knocked home! Daniel Bauman on the score sheet, and Westchester is level! Powder drove it in, and it appeared Bauman got a touch. Either way, Westchester knotted at 2.
Westchester goal by number 8, Daniel Bauman.
Well, you see Powder cut inside, and he provides this goal presented by Hopsized. His second goal in Westchester colors. The only other one came in the U.S. Open Cup, a 3-2 victory over New York Pan-Cyprian Freedoms in the second round. This is Henderlong! Right at the goalkeeper, Fakuse. Henderlong wins it back, and numbers in support. Across to Farine! Excellent save from Fakuse at point-blank range, keeping Westchester level. Unselfish from Henderlong. A point-blank effort from Farine, and Fakuse with the outstretched leg denies him. Powder. Plenty of space to roam for Samori Powder. Has options as well. Powder tries for goal, and what a stop that is. Laszlo Delgado had to react very quickly. Some would argue it's audacious. He just puts his laces through it. One of the top athletic talents in this Westchester squad. Here he is again, taking on Cisneros and winning a corner. And there is the full-time whistle. Two teams share the spoils in round 2 of the Snowbird Derby.